This is Two Owls Talking Sports, Volume 23, Boys Varsity Basketball Playoff Edition, as we head off to the state tournament. I am Mike Davidson, joined as always by my partner, Overlake's Athletic Director, John Wiley. John, we got a chance to call a couple of loser-out games, one a winner-to-state game on Saturday as the Owls punch a ticket to the round of 16. What's it going to take for them to make it all the way to the Dome?
First of all, let's just give credit where credit's due, Mike. Second year in a row for the Owls to go to state, third time in 4 years. Both of those are school records for us. We've gone to state in the past, but it's infrequent, and suddenly it's becoming more consistent. So it was just really impressive last week. What's it going to take to get to the Dome? It's going to have to take a win over Elma. So state tournaments, the way they work is the first round of state is in a regional site. Last year, if you can remember, the Owls went to Spokane to play Riverside and pulled off a 15-10 upset. They were 15th seeded. This year they're 11th, which puts them in their own district to host, which is great. So they get Elma coming from District 4. The Elma Eagles, 14-7 on the year. Good club, play really hard. It's gonna take a great performance on Saturday at 2:00 at Issaquah is what it's gonna take.
So if you're local, a real chance to get out and see this team in a big game this Saturday at 2:00, Issaquah High School, as you just heard. From there, that would get you into the Dome, into the round of 12 now,
right,
at that level. And who are they looking at as the kind of bracket shapes up there?
You want to look down the road? Scary things, but if we're going to take them one at a time, and we actually do get by Elma on Saturday, it could be those Kings Knights waiting right there. Somebody we're familiar with, a very good club out of our conference. They finished second to Bear Creek in the conference. They lost on Saturday in the championship to Bear Creek. Bear Creek played great, won 65-50. But
yeah, congrats, Coach Mendozone and that crew. Well deserved.
And yeah, absolutely. But Kings is like your regular seat at the table in state tournaments. They're great. They have great tradition. So that would be our next ball game if we can get by Elma. I should say, Kings is playing Royal. Royal's a really good club. Kings is the 6th seed. Royal's the 3. If it's chalk, then yes, we play Kings. But if Kings beats Royal, we got Royal.
And so the journey to get here, the Owls went the hard way. Tough loss at Bear Creek, forced them to work their way through the losers bracket and take that last spot. They had two tough teams they had to knock off in Cedar Park Christian and Eastside Prep. They got it done. What was the key?
Well, I thought it was their intensity, and you really saw it when they crank up their defense. We talk about it all the time. When they crank up their defense to really get in the grill of the guys they're covering, get in the passing lane, stuff like that, suddenly they score in bunches because they get them to turn over, get in transition. And again, like Eastside Prep, give them credit. They showed up here about 2 weeks ago and we beat them badly. But then they show up Saturday, everything on the line. They went out there, gave it their best shot. First quarter was kind of nip and tuck, and then the Owls cranked it up again. That ability to reach that level of intensity just made it smooth sailing for the Owls.
We're seeing their jump shooting really come on. That's a key once you get to the state level. And one of my favorite things about this team defensively is the work they do on the other team's best scorer. Right? Yep. A lot of teams, particularly at the 1A level, have a single dominant scorer, and this team, more than anyone I can remember in recent memory, does a really good job of taking that guy away. We saw it against Cedar Park Christian. We saw it again against Goose in the Eastside Prep game, right? Mm-hmm. Whoever's supposed to be carrying the water for their opponent has been stifled a lot of times this year.
And we're gonna have a guest on here who had a big hand in that on Saturday, but. Vlad Guz is a really good player only a sophomore from Eastside Prep. Big, strong, barrel-chested, like 6'4", 6'5" guy. He had 26 in the game before against U Prep to get him to this game. And then we just really shut him down. He got some late, but it was it was about half as many as he had the game before, and credit to the whole team, but certainly credit to this guy.
Yeah, defense travels. That's one of the things
Right.
we know, and it definitely travels into the Sun Dome, right? That is a kind of a different shooter's background there, and if you can defend without a lot of gimmicks, you've got a real chance once you get to this part of the season.
Absolutely, and some people that haven't been in state tournaments don't understand shooting in a dome. If you're a great shooter, you're going to hit everywhere, but there is a difference in the backdrop, and so what really pays are the loose balls, the rebounds, the steals, the transition opportunities.
Well, speaking of great shooters, want to recognize Carter Duvier. Set a personal record with 7 3-pointers made, 21
Cedar
points
Park.
against Cedar Park on 7 made threes for the sophomore guard. So we haven't had a chance to talk about that on the air, but that was quite a display.
Yeah, and only 1 turnover. So you're talking about a sophomore point guard who runs the show, hits the clutch shots, and doesn't turn it over, which I think everyone will appreciate, out of your floor leader.
Speaking of clutch play, we're lucky to be joined today on TOTS by Overlake's first team all-conference player. Xander Grigish is here. Welcome, Xander. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us on TOTS.
Yep, thank you.
So, you've been here before, right? You made it to state as a freshman. You're leading the way this time as a sophomore captain. That's kind of a rare occurrence. Tell us about how that's been. How's your leadership changed over the course of this year, and what does it mean to be a sophomore captain with a bunch of juniors and seniors who are looking to you for leadership?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I take a lot of pride in. My teammates trust me, they respect me, and so being able to lead them this season has meant a lot. I think I've developed a lot in terms of just using my voice, and I think sharing my experiences and helping everyone come together more as a team has been really helpful in our success so far.
So 16.6 boards on the season. You had a great freshman campaign, an even better sophomore year. What's the thing you're most proud of that you put work in the offseason and you've seen your game kind of take a step forward?
I mean, in addition to just the leadership, I've also been working a lot on my shot. I had a hitch in it a lot last year, and so just speeding that up and still working on the consistency there, but I think it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, you've been really good, especially from the high post. When they would get you the ball there, really good. And you can put it down with either hand. And what I like is you also have a lot of assists. You have over 3 a game, team player. And I think, as a leader, that's a really important thing. But you seem to be in the flow of your offense. Is it like, do you trust all the guys around you to hit from the perimeter and when you're playing with them, what's it feel like, just knowing that you got guys around you so you don't have to do the whole load yourself?
Yeah, I mean, we all trust each other. I mean, I've been playing with some of the guys, Carter and Teddy, for a long time now, since 4th grade. So I know Carter's a great shooter. Teddy's come into a great role this year. Derek's improved a lot. Just everyone being able to find them, and they find me as well, makes it easy for us to trust each other and just be a more successful offense rather than playing more one-on-one.
Absolutely.
So, I think the moniker that a lot of the players and coaches have for you, and it's a great compliment, is Captain America, right? I think that's about your consistency and just your general approach. If you had another Marvel character on your squad, how would you assign it and why?
That's a good question. I don't know a ton about Marvel, but
you didn't have time for this nonsense.
Abem is one guy. I'd say he's a lot like Ant-Man.
Berga.
Yep, Abem Berga. He brings a ton of energy, brings his humor every day, and he doesn't need his size to be effective out there. So
good. I'm sure he'll love that one. That's great.
Hope he hears
it. Also, I want to know things like, what do you eat for lunch, man? Like, what's your favorite meal in the campus center, or do you even eat in the campus center? What do you do?
Well, I actually don't usually eat in the campus center. I usually just have whatever leftovers we have from the night before, but as a lot of my teammates know, I eat pretty healthy, or at least I try to. So, today I'm having some chicken soup for lunch.
All right.
Just trying to feel my body for practices and games and everything.
And what's your go-to like snack?
Well, I have these little protein balls from Whole Foods before practices and games every day.
Protein balls, cool.
Yep.
All right.
Body's a temple. You see where the Captain America
I get it.
moniker comes from. We know about your skills on the court. And one of the things that's so much fun about watching you play is you can do a lot of different things, right? You can handle the ball, you can shoot it. You're an excellent defender. You've got a post game. You got skills all across the board. What's a skill off the court that maybe our listening audience doesn't know about you?
Well, I'm a trombone player, so I play in the jazz band here at Overlake. It's my second year doing it, but I've been playing since 5th grade, so yeah.
How do you think Coach Banks would do if he was in charge of the jazz band for a week, and Steve Mraz if he took over the state run in hoops? Who would have an easier time and why?
Well, I think Taylor would definitely do his best. He would
Struggle?
he would struggle a little bit. I'm not sure how much he knows about music, but I think Mr. Mraz would do okay as our coach. I don't think he would know much about the X's and O's, but definitely free-flowing, bring the energy every game. So.
All right, a little more improv encouraged on the floor.
For sure.
Than you
Practice
have now.
would be a little different.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
And you've also been, you also speak another language, and you've been doing it since 2nd grade?
Yeah, well, actually, since preschool, so
Whoa.
3 years before 2nd
What have you
grade.
been speaking?
I've been speaking Mandarin.
All
so.
right. All right. Can you give us like a motivational Mandarin statement for the state game on Saturday at 2 in Issaquah?
I mean, yeah. 星期六有比赛，2点钟我们都很兴奋，请你们来看。
Translation?
We're all excited for the game on Saturday at 2 p.m. Hope everyone can come out and watch.
Very nice to have multiple languages. As you know, we are the world's highest rated podcast about Overlake athletics.
That's true.
Again, right?
Every week.
For the 23rd week in a row. And so it's nice to be able to reach out to some other parts of our audience. Thank you very much. So Xander, congratulations on making it to state, punching 2 straight tickets. One more game before you get to the Dome. What do you know, if anything, about Alma?
Well, they just came off a exciting win against Hoquiam, buzzer beater 3, right at the end of the game. So I know they have a couple top players. We won't be too outmatched there. 19 points a game scorer that we'll see if I'll be guarding him then.
Yeah,
but,
I got a theory.
Yeah.
They play really hard, I heard.
Yeah. I mean,
That's good.
teams
Everybody
out there
does
do,
it this
so.
time.
Yeah, well, great matchup for you. Good luck. We will be there to broadcast it on NFHS. So if you can't make it to Issaquah, 2 o'clock on Saturday for that one. Hopefully it'll be there. It'll be there live for you to watch on TV as well.
$14 adult tickets, 11 for students. Bring your ASB card.
All right. So for our guest, Xander, thanks for being here. And for my partner, John Wiley, I'm Mike Davidson. Thanks for joining us on Two Owls, Talking Sports.